Guys, Brandon Slay here from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about exercise called the Hot Feet Recoiled Med Ball Scoop Toss. All right, for this exercise, you're going to want a med ball and a wall to be able to throw it at, or a partner to be able to train this with, or maybe even a coach. What we're going to do here is we're going to work side to side laterally, working on some tendonous adaptations while we go do this, but it's also going to teach us how to get into our back hip and being able to take that energy into our back hip, ultimately into the ball, in this case, to the wall. But this is obviously for rotational-based athletes. They need to work on rotational power, but especially getting into that back hip. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the med ball, hold it by your side. You're going to hold it around belly button height. We're then going to bounce back and forth, side to side. Now this can be for predetermined amount of reps, it could be for time, it could be on a coach's cue. That's really ultimately depending on how you want to program and what you're trying to get out of the activity. But either ways, you're going to do this for a couple repetitions or for time. Get into that back hip. The ball comes way back behind you to further help you get into that back hip, and then throwing as hard as possible. So again, we're just going to say short choppy steps here, side to side, hit, and then throw. One more time, choppy steps here, and then throw. So again, we talked about the tendonous adaptations of being side to side, getting into that back hip. I really like the scoop toss for that aspect, more so than the shot put, but because the ball comes back here, we just want to make sure that we're actually into our hip rotationally and then actually plow through that rotation of this hip so that our hips are pointing towards the wall or towards our partner. Now, like I talked about from the programming side, for doing the bounces back and forth, 3 to 5 reps on each side before a throw in terms of predetermined seems to work really great for us. The other thing you can do is you can do this for time for 5 to 10 seconds on each rep. Those are definitely longer drawn out, so you're probably going to pull your reps down just a little bit, but in general, it gets you more tendonous work, more side to side work, and lets the athlete go, I don't know exactly what I'm going to go with. It's going to be in that 5 to 10 second range wherever you set the timer to, but they're going to react towards the beep, which is then going to eventually get them to push harder into the hip away from the wall. They can actually go to throw. And the other option would be just on a coach's cue. They could tell hit, clap, whistle, what have you, just going back and forth. When they hear that hit, they're actually going to throw the ball. So you can get some reactionary based work out of it too, which is fantastic for all athletes. When it comes to programming, I really like this for about 3 to 5 sets of 4 to 6 reps per side. You definitely will notice a weak side for any kind of rotational athlete. That's entirely okay. The goal here is just to make sure that the reps look as crisp as possible and you're still training both sides. So this works great for any kind of rotational athlete trying to develop rotational power, get into that back hip, move side to side a little bit, get some tendonous adaptations at the feet and the ankles. It checks all those kind of boxes. If you got any questions, just let me know in the comment section below. Thanks. Have a great day.